everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. How are you doing? I see some smiling faces. I love it. Hello. All right. Welcome to team. Welcome to the Monday Huddle. My name is Stephanie Milkey. I am tuning in from Florida, which I will tell you, we just dropped my mother-in-law off. So she was with us for the weekend. She's going back to Minnesota. She loves to watch the news, and the news told me that everybody in the United States is getting an Arctic blast except for Florida. So y'all can come and visit me. Our family, so I have an incredible husband. His name is Steve. And then we've got 4 girls that we homeschool. They are blessed to have us as their teachers and their parents. We have been a part of Prove It for over 8 years. It has been a fun journey, and we're super excited and really, really thankful. So real quick, before we dive into action, because we have this monster bash, we have some incredible percentage off sale. Prove It gave us an incredible sale and opportunity for you to start some new conversations. So if you want to in the chat, tell me where you're tuning in from. And it's going to be a super action-packed what to do, how do we capitalize on this sale. But before we do, real quick, I have been chatting with a handful of you. This is a reminder, a little bug in your ear that Epic is around the corner. So it's just been on my mind. So if you do not have your Epic ticket, I just want to throw it out there and say one of the best things that you can do for yourself for personal growth is to get your booty to Epic. What does that mean if you're brand new? It is an event we're going to be in person in Dallas, December 8th, 9th, and 10th. And if you guys do not watch Brian Underwood, the CEO, and I just say that because there's some brand new people. And I remember the first time I was like, hey, Brian said this. And somebody was like, who's Brian? I'm like, oh, he's our CEO. So he shared the other day, one of the speakers that is coming, and her name is Jamie Kern-Lima. Have you guys ever heard of her? I'm going to tell you, I have her book. She's got an incredible story. It is going to be amazing. He also has been giving me a little sneak peek of maybe somebody else that might come. It's not confirmed yet, so I'm not going to say, but I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be incredible. Yes, her book is amazing, Lisa. So just a really little, if you've been thinking about Epic, I promise you it's going to be amazing. All I want you to do is think about celebrating this year and what we're diving into next year. And I have been in some little chats with Dr. Ryan and Brian and the things that are coming, and maybe an amped up formula of Keto Nat. There's some really cool things coming they're working on, and we're going to hear about it in less than 60 days, 50. I don't even know. I'm not great with math, but all right, let's dive in. So we have this double QV. What does that look like? Why would we want that? You guys, what I love about these sales is Prove It's going, hey, let me help you. Remember, Mandy's going to give you some teacher Mandy action steps of what to do and who to talk to. But I want you to think about as we're ending this month and running into November, it's great to talk to your current customers. That's great. It's great for you to stock up on product, and a true sale, a true promo is for you to go talk to new people. Why? This will help you hit MVP. So I want you to at least I know you've been sharing it. We had the sale starting yesterday. Don't count yourself out if you're like, oh my goodness, I'm 500 away from MVP. I want you to know where your numbers are. Connect with the person that you work with, because Steve and I were just talking, and I said, hey, the biggest benefit to the double QV is Steve and I were chatting when we were running after rank 6, which I know some of you are doing. Where are your numbers? What's the next rank? What's the next star that you want to hit? Because what they're doing is they're going, hey, this can help you get there. What does that look like? And Steve and I buckled down for 48 hours the first time we hit rank 6, and we worked hard. We were super intentional. We were on the phone. We were connecting with people. It's what we did. And you have the opportunity to do the same, to get yourself to MVP or that next star or that next rank. It's super, super powerful. And I'll tell you this, one thing that I'm doing is I'm actually getting on the phone. My goal is to hit recruiting roundtable. I get to have a lot of conversations. I get to go find the next 2 people that are going to join me in this business. What am I doing? I have a phone call at 4:00. I was on 2 phone calls yesterday. I'm asking them, can I get on the phone with you? And where am I finding these people? They're actually customers. Steve dove into our customers and he said he's been looking at people that have been ordering a ton of product. And then he's going, hey, I see that you are enjoying ketones. You order a lot of ketones. We'd love to talk to you more about sharing and what this opportunity can mean for you. And then I'm booking a phone call. So I've been very intentional with hopping on the phone with people. And then the last thing that we just dove into, and actually Raj shared this with our team earlier this morning. If you don't know this, here you go. If you already know this, it's a great reminder. And then I'm going to kick it over to Mandy. Listen, go to your cloud office. So write this down. Go to your back office. I'm going to show you a picture just so you can see it. And then go under the home tab. And then if you go to where it says take action, right? So in your cloud office, it says take action. If you don't know this, click on contacts. And this is what it opens up to. All of the people. Oh, that's too bright. All of the people that have you don't want to see all my pictures. Hold on. All of the people that have filled out the $10 coupon. Maybe they went on your website last week, or maybe they went on and they were going to order from you. And for whatever reason, they filled out the coupon, but they didn't use it. They were interested. Those are people under take action, under contacts that were at one point going to order. And for whatever reason, they didn't. Those are people to send a message to today and go, oh my goodness, guess what? We have a fun sale for you to finally get that order in. What questions do you have? So I'm calling people and I'm going through all the people that were going to place an order and for whatever reason got distracted, probably by a child or something that happened. The biggest thing I want you to do is don't count yourself out. Where are you at with MVP? I had somebody ask me the other day, Stephanie, how do I make $100,000 in this business a year? Stephanie, how do I do that? And the first action I gave her was, I need you to hit MVP consistently. Like that's the first stepping stone. Let's hit MVP. It gives you the bonus money. It's a great place to start as we build on to building your business. So that would be something, if you haven't hit it, you can totally do it in the next 48 hours. All right, I'm going to kick it over to Mandy Mitchell because she has incredible action steps for you. Get your pen, get your paper, and then we'll also get you the action steps written out. But Mandy, what are you doing today to share the fun sale and to end the month strong?
Hello. Well, I am not doing all the laundry that I had planned on doing today. That is my excuse for not doing the laundry, babe. I couldn't get it done today. I had to tell all the people about our sale. First of all, Liz commented in the chat that she has 2 boxes from MVP, and inherently people started sharing. So if you have not yet hit your MVP, I want you to do a quick, like, how many boxes do I need? And just drop it in the chat. It doesn't have to be right this minute, but at some point during this call, just as a way to like hold yourself accountable and set yourself a goal, because I 100% agree with you, Stephanie. And I'm glad that you said that. Like MVP and helping other people hit MVP really is like the way you're going to win in this business. And it doesn't mean you can't win if you don't hit it. If you took the top earners in our company and set them on a panel and asked how many times they hit MVP this year, some of us would say every single month. And some of us would say, ooh, I missed a handful, right? So it doesn't mean you can't win if you're not hitting all the time, but going for it, going after it, making it your goal, making it your mission, and working to hit it more often than not. That's really what you need to get that MVP. So anyway, Nick Martinez, why do I think that that's a lie? Nick's like 14. He needs 14 boxes for MVP. I kind of feel like that might be a joke. Anyway, oh, it's Christina. Well, still. Okay, so let's move forward really quickly. Also, just out of curiosity, not related to ketones, if anyone can guess what this pattern is on my sweatshirt today, what it is for, you get an extra bonus point. Okay, you might not be able to see. You could check my stories later. All right, let's talk really quickly about why this sale is so awesome. I'm sorry, I don't know why my voice hasn't woken up yet. So first things first, one of the things I always try to do is take care of my personal ketone needs before I start telling everybody else about the sale. Some sales I don't need anything. Some sales I'm already stocked up from all the things we've already done for the month. But sometimes I'm like, man, I really need some stuff. Our family needs some things. I need to drink some stuff. I need product for trial packs. So I want you to make sure that you take care of yourself first. And that will always be my mantra, because if you haven't heard, once I missed out on the drop of raspberry lemonade because I was doing laundry. Ironically enough, I was literally just switching loads of laundry and we sold out of raspberry lemonade as a company. So because of that, I kind of have PTSD, and I always want to make sure that I'm taking care of myself first. Also, especially on a day where we have such a large discount, 31%. I don't think we've seen, so the last one we saw that was bigger than 25 was 27. So I think this is the largest discount we've seen maybe all year for VIP provers. So with that being said, drop a 1 in the chat if every once in a while when your smart chip processes and you've been here a little while, you think, man, I wish I was still getting a free box of ketones. And just drop a 1 in the chat if that thought has crossed your mind. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, me too. Except guess what? You can get a free box of ketones. You can get a million free boxes of ketones, and a sale is a great way to do that. So let me just break down that action step for you to take care of you before we start taking care of everybody else. So on a sale like today, I'm going to do US dollars. I'm sorry, Canadians and people who live in Mexico. I don't know the conversions. So I'm just going to give you US dollars, and I assume that you're smart enough at some point to figure it out. Here in the United States, a box of ketones is now $90 with this sale, a 31% off. Okay, you're saving $40 on a box of ketones. So even if you don't have any points to spend, which you can spend them on the sale, except for those 3 extra flavors, which we'll talk about in a second. Even if you don't have extra points to spend, you are going to get 3 boxes for $270. This is just an example. You can, not you are going to get, you can get 30 boxes. I don't care how many you get, but I'm going to give you the example of 3. You can get 3 boxes for $270. Take 2 of those boxes and make some flavor packs. Okay, sell 5-day trials with 2 of those boxes. When you sell 8 5-pack, like 5-day trials, 5-pack trials, that's 2 boxes worth. You're going to make, let's say you sell them for $40. You're going to make back 320 bucks. You spent 270, you're going to make 320. That's a profit of $50. I could go to dinner. I could see a movie. I could put that $50 in my back pocket and take it with me next time I go to Disneyland and be like, this sweatshirt I want is free. Girl math. It's in my pocket and it's cash. I didn't have to, this is extra, right? Whatever you want to do with the $50, I don't care. But you also now have a free box of ketones. That 3rd box is yours. Okay, so this is a great thing to do with the Nat 20. If you don't want to think about what flavors, grab 2 Nat 20s and your favorite flavor box that you want free. And then use the 2 Nat 20s to make trial packs. You've got your free box. So you can just rinse and repeat. You can rinse and repeat that even when we don't have a sale because you have points. But I just like to bring it up every time we do a promo or a sale. The next thing I'm going to do, y'all, every time, and I already have mine up. If you would go to my page, you would see I practice exactly what I preach. I already have a post up to gain attraction, and I've already got something in my stories. This is going to work for me throughout the day while I do the work. So it's going to draw attraction, hopefully, so I have people to follow back up with while I actually do the work, because the post isn't the work. The story isn't the work. Quite frankly, the mass email I created last night that went out at 6:30 this morning, that's not the work. That's the stuff that's humming in the background while I put in the actual effort to build my business. That's just piquing people's curiosity and their interest. And here's what I'm going to say really quickly about posts and stories and emails and texts. How many of you, especially when we have a promo that lasts a handful of days, still only post about it once? Maybe in your head, you're like, I don't want to overwhelm people. I don't want to be that salesy girl. I don't want my page to be ketones, ketones, ketones. I don't want to do it too much. I know I have to do all these other things. Like, how many have you felt that way ever? And if none of you, cool, then what I'm about to say won't apply to you, but it looks like a few people have. Here's what I'm going to tell you, just for giggles. I checked my email this morning and did a rough count of how many emails I got this morning before I ever lifted my head off the pillow from companies who want my business. Okay. My local bowling alley, by the way, they have sent me 6 emails in the last 2 weeks. There's really some cool stuff happening at my local bowling alley. I should open up the emails more often. The place where I get some of my pet supplements, they emailed me this morning. Turns out they've emailed me every single day this week. The company that I ordered masks from 3 freaking years ago and have never placed another order for a mask ever again. Yep, got an email from them. Turns out they've been emailing me repeatedly throughout the month as well. Express, Subway, Fogo de Chao, World Market, Shein. I've only ever placed one order from Shein ever, y'all. Pink Nickel, that's a boutique I've ordered from once about 5 years ago. I highly doubt today is the first day they've emailed me. I should probably go back and see how many times. Poshmark, Elk Cove, that's my local winery. Victoria's Secret. By the way, I'm glad I opened up that email, ladies. 10 for 31 today on their panties, in case you didn't know. The reason why I'm stopping here and making that point is because I'm so grateful that they messaged me. Panties go in the stockings. Santa puts panties in the stockings of me and Madeline every year. I know that sounds weird. Santa's not creepy. He's just something that you need to refill every single year, right? It's just something you need to refresh. 10 for 31. Hello. I would be so mad if I had to go back to 5 for 25 tomorrow. What the heck? Look, Sarah's like, I'm checking my email now for that sale. You guys, it's a business. You're running a business. And if they didn't tell me, I wouldn't know. I'm not trotting by a Victoria's Secret store today. I don't wake up in the morning and go, I wonder what kind of sales Victoria's Secret has today on their panties. No, thought never crosses my mind. And your people rarely wake up in the morning and grab their wallet and go, let me quickly run over to the Prove It website and see if there's a sale. No, they don't do it. They need you to tell them. They need you to post. They need you to share. They need you to let them know. And they're probably not going to see the first post you made. Okay? My local bowling alley has emailed me multiple times this week. I haven't seen a single thing. So we have to keep sharing, unless of course we don't actually care about saving our friends money. Okay? So I just want to put that out there. Carrie said, awesome comparison, light bulb moment. That's been a huge shift for me when I realized like just how much I am being bombarded with reminders and how grateful I am when I see one that I actually care about. Y'all, it would take me 2 seconds to just unsubscribe from Express, but I don't, because I do at some point want to know if there's a sale. Okay? Anywho, let's move on. Cool? Are we good? Do we all feel confident and proud to share our promotion with people now? I hope so. So I would like you to, whatever you think is a normal amount of sharing, 3x it. Okay? And if your normal amount of sharing is 1 time, 5x it. All right? We got this. Okay, so we've got up a post. We've got up stories. I'm going to give you a list of people that I'm going to reach out to today, Steph, you asked, and tomorrow, because I won't get to everybody today. But I'm going to give you that list of people of who I'm talking to. But as usual, when I do one of these trainings, let's talk about what I'm going to even say first. Kelly said 20x. Kelly's going to 20x. Kelly, I would rather somebody delete you because they don't ever want to buy ketones than you not tell the 4 people who do. Does that make sense? Because you're afraid of the one person who doesn't want to see it anymore. That's my theory. Okay, so this is the formula that I follow every single time. So if you're new to this formula, if you've never heard me share this formula before, or if you didn't write it down last time, this is a good time to take out a pen and paper. And I'm going to have you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little bullet points and an asterisk. So if you are, this is teacher Mandy working here. I've got my little outline. This is what I would have told my students. Take out a pen and paper. Put down 5 little bullet points and an asterisk at the bottom. Don't know what an asterisk is? That's a star. You know, but my 3rd graders probably didn't. Okay. First part of my formula when I reach out to somebody, because this is the key, it's reaching out to people. It's not just posting and praying. Pray over your posts for sure, but that's not the final thing. So we're going to reach out to people and ask them to get started with us. And we're going to do it with this formula. Okay. Messaging you because, or number 1. So the first bullet point is messaging you because. Kelly, I'm grateful you said 20x. Do it, girl. No misunderstanding. You didn't misunderstand. Okay, so bullet point number 1 is messaging you because. I'm going to go through the bullet points and then I'm going to give you an example of what that looks like. Bullet point number 2, did you see or did you know? Bullet point number 3, write down no big deal. And if somebody wants to type these in the comments, that's awesome. Number 4, bullet point number 4 is didn't want you to miss out. Bullet point number 5 is let me know. And at the asterisk, I just want you to write the word new with a question mark. Okay? And we'll touch on that at the very end. So you've got the formula. Now I'm going to give you a list of people that I'm going to reach out to, and then I'll give you examples of how I plug that formula together when I reach out to them. Does that make sense? So we'll fill in what that formula is. So here's my little list. Man, I really wish my voice would wake up. Driving me nuts. Okay. These are the people that I try to talk to every single time we have a promotion or a new flavor. So this is a list you can keep for every single time. That's my dog nesting. Can you hear that? Scratching my carpet. Hopefully you can't hear it. He is nesting. It's the weirdest thing. All of my carpets are going to have like dog claws in them. Okay. So Freebie Friday people, anyone who's participated in Freebie Friday, who's raised their hand to participate in Freebie Friday. If you don't know what Freebie Friday is, you can go to the Prove It Promoter page. There is a training. You can just search Freebie Friday. There's a handful, okay? Anyone brand new in my business, so anyone who's ordered from me in the last 30 days, especially because if they are in love, it's a good time to check in with them, but also because this will add to my new volume. So if I'm still going for MVP, if you're one of those people that have boxes you still need to hit MVP, this is going to help you hit your MVP. Anyone cold, and I'll show you how to find cold people if you don't already know. Cold people are people who haven't ordered in a while. Specifically, I'm going to focus on people who haven't ordered in 12 months or more. And I'm especially going to focus on them if I have not yet hit MVP, because those people will also give me new volume to hit my MVP. Okay. Anyone who's got a trial pack out, that's going to be next on my list. I've sent out a lot of trial packs this month, so I've got lots of people to follow up with. People that I love. I have a friend, her name is Sarah, and every time we are together, she complains about her brain fog. And every time we are together, I say, you know, I have something for that. And we've been friends for 20 years and she is still not drinking ketones, y'all. So if you have a bestie or a mom or a sister or a brother, I mean, I spend every single weekend with this girl. Still not drinking ketones. We have Thanksgiving together. Still not drinking ketones. Her kids call me Aunt Mandy. She's still not drinking ketones, okay? It's all right. But I'm going to reach out to her today, just like I do every single time. All right, so people you love, people you've met at events. Heidi in Canada, I don't know if you're on right now. I haven't scrolled through to see, but she just had a post with all these people that she met at a Halloween bazaar that she did. Those are great people to reach out to, even if it's not a ketone event. How many of you have been to a parents' night out or a fall bazaar at your kid's school? Oh my gosh, Stephanie, I had so much fun chatting with you while our kids were bobbing for apples. Listen, I don't know. Well, we'll get to that. I'll give you the example. Stephanie, the mom you met while your kids were bobbing for apples, that's still an event that you went to, right? People who've been on the fence, so people I've talked to that haven't ordered yet, I'm going to reach out to those people. I am going to reach out to my teammates. Newsflash, not all of my teammates know what's happening. They just don't, and it's okay, because not all of my teammates are here to build a massive business. Some of them just really like ketones and our community. They might have zero clue. Okay. People who have ordered specifically Groovy Grape, Eclipse, and Tangerine Dragon. I'm going to reach out to those people. And if you don't know how to find those, I'll go over that as well. Because those flavors are unlocked whenever you purchase from the sale and set up VIP. So cool opportunity. I have lots of people who are obsessed with Groovy Grape. Not 100% sure why. It's good. It's not something I'm obsessed with, but to each their own. Okay, it's delicious. I'll probably shake one up this week, but it's not my favorite. Groovy Grape, Eclipse, and Tangerine Dragon. Lisa, those are the 3 bonus flavors. Okay. Yeah, it's one of my husband's favorites too, Sarah. We have different flavor profiles. It's fine. That's why we have so many flavors. All right, so let's do a real quick example. I'm going to give you like 2 or 3 examples of how to use this formula that I gave you to talk to some of these people. And then I'll share where to find your cold people if you don't know, and where to find people who've ordered those flavors in case you don't know. Okay. So let's figure out, y'all, well, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I forgot for a second that there's that awesome pop-up on the sale too. Y'all, how many things is Prove It even gonna give us? So the pop-up that comes has vanilla bean keto cream. And I ran to my back office to see if we actually had vanilla bean keto cream, and we don't. And I was like, what in the actual heck is happening? Because it's such a good flavor. And if we have enough to put in this freaking thing, we should have enough for a regular full box. So that's another flavor. Eclipse tastes like black cherry. It tastes like midnight if you've had the midnight. So that's another group of people you could reach out to. You could look for people who have purchased the vanilla bean, because it's the one flavor in that pack that we just haven't had in a long time. Okay, so here's an example of what this might look like. So I'm going to go back to my formula. All right. Messaging you because, y'all, you're not messaging anyone because there's a sale. It's not why you're messaging them. All right. Hi, Stephanie. I'm messaging you because I had such a great time chatting with you while our kids were bobbing for apples. That's why you're messaging Stephanie. You're not messaging her because you're trying to sell her ketones, even though you are going to bring it up. All right. Hey, Lisa, I'm messaging you because I noticed you've been playing Freebie Friday every single week. Hey, Liz, I'm messaging you because I know you're about halfway through your Nat 20 box, and I wanted to check in. Hey, Lisa. So I'm going through this list I gave you, y'all. Hey, Lisa, I'm messaging you because you have not ordered ketones in like 2 years, and I assume that you're missing them. I'm going to go through more names here. Hey, Frank, I am reaching out and messaging you because I know you're about halfway through the trial pack that I shipped you, and I wanted to see what you're thinking. Okay. So I'm giving you examples there. Does that make sense? So I'm messaging you because once you tell them why you're messaging them, why did you think of them? Why did you reach out? What is your connection? Okay. I'm messaging you, Sarah. I'm messaging you because I'm sick and freaking tired of you telling me that you have brain fog every single time we hang out. Okay. That's what I'm going to say to my friend Sarah. I'm freaking sick of it. It's driving me nuts. Okay. You're going to say, did you see or did you know? So, Stephanie, I had so much fun chatting with you. Or I don't remember what I said for any of you now. So, Lisa, you've been playing Freebie Friday for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Did you see that we just dropped a giant Halloween sale? We're calling it the Monster Mash. Isn't that so cute? Okay, the next thing on the list is it's no big deal. That was the third bullet point. So it's no big deal if you're not interested, or it's no big deal if you don't need to stock up. It's no big deal if today's not the day. It's no big deal if you don't need any more. That lets you off the hook. It lets them off the hook. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The next thing is didn't want you to miss out. But Lisa, I just didn't want you to miss out. 31% off is huge. I don't think I've seen a sale this big all year, and I don't think I'll see another one this big. I would be shocked. So I just didn't want you to miss out because it ends tomorrow night. All right, so give them a sense of urgency. And that's genuine. I'm really glad Victoria's Secret does not want me to miss out on this sale. Y'all, I'm going to get like 3 times as many panties. Stockings are going to be stuffed. It's going to be crazy. All appropriate panties, just so you know. That is what Santa brings. Nothing weird. The fifth one is let me know. Okay. So let me know if you want the hookup. Let me know if you want the deets. Let me know if you want all the details. I'm not going to just send a mass email with it's 31% off and you can get that. And then there's a pop-up and then there's this flavor. And if you loved Groovy, no, that's a literal waste of my time. I'll tell them about it if they want the information. Do you want the, let me know if you want the deets. Okay. And then the last little asterisk that I put you for, that I told you to put down, was the word new. And that's because if I'm talking to somebody new or I'm talking to somebody cold, so I guess I could have had you put new or cold there. Somebody who hasn't ordered in 12 months or more, or somebody who's never ordered from my website before. I'm also going to just throw in also, since you've never ordered from my website before, or since you haven't ordered in 12 months or more, I have an additional coupon code that you can add to save you some extra money. Okay, so your give and get codes will work on this sale for brand new people or people who haven't ordered in 12 months or more. So also, because you haven't ordered before or because you haven't ordered in 12 months or more, I have an additional discount that I can give you on top of the sale. So let me know if you want that as well. And then it's really up to you which discount you use. The $20 discount, if you have $20 give and get codes, is working on the sale for brand new people. I have learned, and this is just my personal pro tip, I'm going to share, and it's up to you. You can use it or take it. Use it or take it. Use it or leave it. Leave it or take it. I don't know what I was trying to say. I feel like Will Ferrell in that movie. You can take it or you can send it right back. Okay, whatever you want to do. I try to figure out from somebody, if they're brand new, what are they going to order? Like in the case of this promotion, I was talking to somebody this morning who I knew was waiting for a sale. She only wants to grab one box. I am going to direct her to a $10 off code. Because while I'm get very excited about the idea to, and you can use this verbiage as well with somebody brand new. Oh my gosh, I still have two $20 off coupons left. And if you use it, you're going to save. Y'all, in the United States, a brand new person who grabs a box of ketones with this sale and uses a $20 off coupon is going to save $60 on a box of ketones. That's almost 50% off. Super exciting that you can help them get 50% off. That also impacts your commissions. The bigger the discount on their order, the bigger the discount on your commissions. That's a business conversation that I'm having with you right now. Sometimes that doesn't matter because you want that person to get started, and it should always be more about them than it is about you. So I want you to hear my heart here. It should always be more about them than it is about you. So if giving them $20 off and you making a smidge less is how they're going to get started, awesome. And if they don't know that you have a $20 off coupon, the $10 off coupon is also a huge deal on top of this sale because this sale is so big. You are still helping them so much. So that helps them and you. And it gives you the opportunity to pass that $20 off coupon on to somebody who you know really needs to order something bigger. You know this person that you're talking to is going to be committed and wants to order 2 or 3 boxes and drink 2 packs of ketones a day. I want them to get a bigger discount, and I don't want to run out of my 20s before I move to my 10s. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So I don't always say, oh, I have a $20 off coupon code for you. I just say I have an extra discount. And then we talk about what it is that they want. And if they're just going to grab a box of cream, y'all, I'm not giving them $20, an extra $20 off of that. I'm just not. It's already a good freaking deal. You'll take the 10 and you'll like it. You don't even know the $20 exists, right? So that's just a little thing that I have shifted to. And I just wanted to share that. Is there anybody real quick before we pop off of here that does not know how to find the people who have ordered those flavors before? Okay, if you're watching the replay and you don't know, ask the person that you're working with. Cool. And then one more thing, if you don't want to do what Stephanie shared at the very beginning for going into your back office, you can get the same information in your Pulse app. I do all my work from my Pulse app. So you can go to, oh, that's too bright. You can click on community at the bottom. Don't judge me. Ooh. And then click leads. And then click not contacted. It says I have 4,000 people I have not contacted yet, which I can't, the number never gets smaller. And I'm like, help. But if you click on, I talk to these people all the time, but if you click on it, it does the exact same thing. It tells you who is in your leads and why. And all of these are my give and get codes so far. So people who filled out for a coupon and didn't use it. So that was a great reminder. Anyway.
Well, and in the computer, you can print out it if you like. If you're a paper person, like I like to cross names off. I don't know. I'm a paper pen person. I'm not a computer person at all. So if you want to print it off, great. You can. You guys, there's no shortage of people to talk to. So Mandy, was there anything else you wanted to say? I kind of cut you off.
No, it's okay. Karen, that's because you just haven't contacted them through this list. So not contacted doesn't mean not enrolled. You will see names on here that have enrolled and have purchased. This app is just going, Karen did not click on Sammy Smith's name and send her a message. So no, that's it. I wish we would have gotten off earlier, but I get so super fired up about promos because it really just does give us a reason to talk to people. So I apologize for chatting so long, but love y'all for hanging in there.
No, it's so great. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you a list of actions because Mandy already has it written out. We'll send out the Pulse. We'll send out the Huddle. Some of you have questions about how to use Pulse Pro. I saw a couple questions in the chat. So get with the person that you're working with and we'll help you understand how to use it, why to use it, or just how to use the Pulse in general. I know there's some new people on here, so we can help you with that. So we're not going to go through it on here. We'll send out the action steps. The goal for the next 48 hours is to look at your own numbers, Go after your goals. Don't count yourself out. Have some fun conversations with the relationships that you have. And we're here to help. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much, Mandy, for sharing all that. We truly appreciate you. Go have fun sharing the sale. We'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.